So, while the president of Ukraine, Volodymyr Zelensky, is sending firefighters and aid to California to fight the worst fire in LA's history, Marjorie Taylor Greene has taken to Twitter to remind us of her bullshit degree in meteorology. She has come to Twitter to tell us that for some reason or another, the Democrats in California are withholding some kind of secret Illuminati technology that could erase all of the fires, but they just won't use it. She calls it cloud seeding. Now, cloud seeding is a real technology. The problem is it currently cannot be used in the wildfires right now because there are no clouds. God forbid Marjorie Taylor Greene relies upon actual science to come to scientific conclusions, but she comes on Twitter to say, why don't they use geoengineering like cloud seeding to bring rain down on the wildfires in California? They know how to do it. Basically, what she's saying is the Democrats could put the fire out, but they just enjoy burning down the homes of random Americans because why? That's the insinuation of what's happening here. Marjorie Taylor Greene is trying to insinuate, as she has tried to insinuate multiple times, that the Democratic Party and the establishment is in possession of far into the future secret technology that can manipulate weather, right? But for some reason, they've allowed absolutely zero rain to fall in LA. They've allowed this drought to just continue. They used the hurricanes to blow up people's MAGA homes in Florida, but didn't bring rain down in their Mecca, California, LA, Los Angeles, the main city of the state. Okay, that's what she genuinely believes. She is compelling people to believe this on Twitter. Thankfully, there was a fact-checking done, Reader's Context, which explained if there are no clouds, there is nothing to seed. Cloud seeding only works when there are already existing clouds with moisture present. Seeding works by providing a particle for the water in the air to attach to and form a droplet heavy enough to fall to Earth. Now, considering the fact that there has been a drought, there have been no clouds to actually draw rain from. Marjorie Taylor Greene would know this if she took 2 to 3 to 4 seconds to research, but she doesn't want to research. This is all done on purpose. It is malevolence. It is not ignorance. It is done on purpose. She's not just doing this because she is in fact crazy. She's doing this because she wants to spread the crazy. Kind of like how RFK wants to spread H5N1 through raw milk. This is exactly who and what these people are. This isn't the first time Marjorie has done this, though, by the way. I want to go back to the Jewish space lasers thing. Some of you might have forgotten. Some of you might not know. Marjorie Taylor Greene's infamous Jewish space lasers moment is traced back to the last time she spoke about California wildfires. Yeah, she's been speaking about this for a minute, and every time she's spoken about it, it's been a litany of conspiracy theories, lies, Illuminati theories in her head. It's insane. She claims Jewish space lasers are the cause of the wildfires in California. The claim was so insane and deranged that Piers Morgan had her on his show and literally pressed her and made fun of her for the insanity she was spewing on Facebook.
California wildfires at the time had been started by PG&E in conjunction with the Rothschilds using a space laser in order to clear room for a high-speed rail project. They're your words, not mine.
Well, you know, people have twisted my words nonstop, and I guess that's what you're going to continue to do. Sit to the
Marjorie,
side.
I have your,
you know, there's a lot of issues
here.
happening that we could talk about.
I'm going to come to those.
We could talk about.
But before we move on, though, you have to just accept what you wrote yourself.
But this is what you're dealing with. Like, you're dealing with a political movement that brags about being dumb as hell. Like, oh, you read a book? You read books? Are you dumb? You read books? Stupid ass thing, you read books? Like, they're on your case for being educated. How dare you know what you're talking about? What are you, a shill for the establishment? You're educated? You're more concerned with actual raw facts instead of what Trump tweeted? This is a movement that would rather listen to Donald Trump on how to do heart surgery than an actual doctor. Because if that doctor and Trump disagree on anything, that doctor is an unqualified bot of the establishment and needs to be removed. The MAGA movement is a movement that is so stupid that honestly, if this world was fair, MAGA would be locked into about 3 to 4 states. They can have no vaccines. Donald Trump can be dictator. There will be no Supreme Court to get in his way. There will be no democracy. There will be no investigations of his crimes. He can do and say whatever he wants. Elon Musk and Vivek can bring in as many Indians as they want. Oh yeah, MAGA should actually be locked into like 3 to 4 states to actually deal with what they voted for. Don't worry about it. Done. Over with. Finished. Finished. It's done. It's over with. All those wars you were crying about getting involved in, well, Trump's about to send you to Greenland, Panama, Canada, where else? Who's to say? But it's not our problem, though, because you're in MAGA land. That's where y'all belong. That's where you should be. Where you want to be, with your savior, Donald Trump. The rest of the country shouldn't be locked up in this. We shouldn't have to deal with this. You people wanted a dictator. You people wanted somebody above the law. You people refused to read the indictments against Trump. You don't want to read the indictments against Trump. The truth is whatever Trump tells you it is. You people choose to slurp them up. We don't want anything to do with this, frankly. If the world was truly fair, you all would live in your own little fiefdom and implode the way you're supposed to. But unfortunately, because the world just isn't fair, we have to deal with this alongside you. Marjorie Taylor Greene's actual hatred for qualifications and knowledge is a sign of exactly what the MAGA movement is. 40,000 nincompoops amplified this post by liking it. Elon Musk at some point will probably begin to say, interesting, looking into it, as he does about everything. The MAGA movement is literally a movement of whatever Trump or our masters, our leaders say on Twitter is true. Give it enough time, they'll say 2 + 2 is 20. Give it enough time, they will literally undo every single foundation of society, of civilized functioning society, in the name of traditionalism, in the name of protecting Trump from the establishment. These people are deranged kooks. They're I can't even find the right words to describe these people. The level of stupidity and ignorance, like no one's been able to, like Webster, no dictionary has a proper term or word to fully encapsulate what we're looking at here. It's beyond any sort of description. And she's proud to be this stupid too, by the way. Marjorie Taylor Greene is proud to be this dumb. She wears it proudly on her chest. And she's so deranged and so insane that Donald Trump at this point pretends like she's not even real. All the screaming and yelling she was doing for the last X amount of years, she doesn't even have a job in the Trump administration. Nothing. Zero. Zilch. Nada. Trump acts like she's not even real. So, and these are the people who are now leading the country. As I've said before, if the world were actually fair, MAGA would be forced to test out all of their ideologies in a small area, closed off, cordoned off, with Trump being God Emperor for eternity.